So I had the feeling that May was going to be very different from April. April was, well, this doesn't I was going to say that April was that I held back and didn't do that much embellishment, but I don't know, maybe I'm lying. But anyway, May will be even more embellished. I feel like really going to town on this book. Since I've already ruined it, which I talked about yesterday, there are stains and stuff, but I don't care. Today I had a really good day. I attended a course, so there were a lot of lectures when I could just switch off my camera and listen and play at the same time. That sounds awful if you don't know what it's like to be tactile. If I only sit at a lecture and listen, I don't listen. I just get anxious and antsy, and I that's just not for me. But when I get to do things with my hands, I can really concentrate. I can, when I do things like this that don't require intellectual input, not very much, then I can then it frees my mind to, or like I don't know, maybe you recognize this, that you sort of, your body can relax when you're occupied with something manual, and that makes it easier to listen. So I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to prepare some pages where I'm going to write about cleaning and tidying, and for me, cleaning and tidying, I'll just show you, the tab is this one, pink with pink roses. So everything to do with cleaning is pink and roses, and sort of frilly, and I guess that's my way of trying to trick my brain that it's fun. Well, it hasn't worked yet, but I'm hoping that this will go some way towards making that a reality. That's not so some frilly pages for cleaning stuff. I mentioned it yesterday in a video that I'd like to journal about my surroundings, like different rooms in our house, to become aware of how cluttered they are, basically. And I need to make the pages attractive so that I'm drawn to them, because if I constantly flip to the page because I want to look at it, then perhaps I will use it as well. So maybe this would look nice. I'm not sure it goes with that one though. That's a bit bluer in its, but this is also kind of blue. The album. I don't know. This will take a while. And that's fine. I don't like this. It's too, it draws the eye too much. Maybe I should just cover it up somehow. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I have decided though. Oh, this is nice. I think perhaps maybe one on the other side, or is it too? No, it's fine. Don't overthink it. What was I saying? No idea. Oh yeah, I was thinking about my book, like I do every day, and how it's kind of hard to use up a whole book per month. And I know, why do I strive for it? Why don't I save some money? Why don't I save the environment by not using a lot of paper? But then, paper is my passion. So I'm still going to use those pages somewhere, you know, by making junk journals, or I don't know. So why not do everything in the same book? So I've been missing crafting. I haven't crafted nearly enough this year. So I'm going to, I mean, I already have, like I showed you this, I flipped past it. This is a page where I'm going to write about my fantasy novel. So I think this is a character in the novel. And this is about a book I wrote. And I'm reading it right now. I'm reading my own book, and I felt like, you know, going back and finishing the first book in the series, which is about him as a child, and I really have an incentive right now to do that. So yeah, I made a spread about it. I'm going to journal about it here, but this is more like junk, or not junk, but you know, a homemade kind of journal rather than planning, like this part of it. But I do want this kind of page as well in this book. I made this page as well today. I don't know what it's about, but I like the colors. And it does bulk it up, but it makes me happy. So I'd like to do more of that, more crafting in my planner. Is that just no? Now I feel like I have to do something relevant on camera, but you know, this is a craft with me video, and if you hate it, you don't have to watch. I mean, I get impatient. Unless, I mean, with videos where people show their whole process and they're like an hour long, they're perfect when I want something in the background when I'm crafting, and I just want someone to talk about crafting while I craft. Then they're perfect. But if I just want to know, how do you do this? I just get really, and see, look, these look kind of similar, so they could go on the same page. And this one too, kind of. So, I mean, because they have different hues, and you need to sort of take that into account. Where is this wing supposed to go? There? Yeah, perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps I'm gonna start with this one instead. I have this not painting, but it was a picture with printed roses on it, a big old painting, and I cut it up. I bought it to cut it up at a yard sale, so I have these different images. Like, it was really big. This one perhaps. I want something that is both blue and, but it doesn't go with these. It's too pale and blue. This is annoying because this would be nice, but these problems. I am so scattered right now. I don't know. Maybe concentrate on one thing at a time. Like this one. I started with this one, so maybe finish it, perhaps? No. No. I mean, I could glue something on to cover up the sort of lilac thing here. Oh, not sure. I'm not sure what I want. Perhaps. I'm really just trying things out, and not everything will look good, obviously. I have this as well, really nice. Completely wrong colour though. Maybe I shouldn't be using these pages at all, because they, you know, maybe I should use them for something else that is pink and make new pages for cleaning. I'm not sure, How about, what if I use actual white pages? How about that? It doesn't look half bad, actually. So don't second guess, just go for it. And these, I mean, these are, I love them so much. And these are my last ones. They're from a packet of bookmarks that I got from a friend, a birthday a few years ago, and I haven't used them because, oh, they're so perfect. Well, I'm using them for a random, whatchamacallit, cleaning page. And the reason I'm saying that is that I've had some comments lately where people are encouraged to use their stash, because I do, and, you know, the whole being afraid to waste things that you love. I completely understand, but I'm trying to work against it because, you know, it doesn't do any good in a box. And these are pages that I want to be drawn to, as I said, because I really need to journal about my cleaning. So it makes sense to use things that I really love on those pages. Oh, no. What about, no. So I mention it to, you know, provide even more incentive to whoever's watching to actually, yeah, why not? Actually use your stuff. Because, you know, for one, you might actually go off the idea of journaling. Maybe you won't like journaling your whole life, and then suddenly in 10 years you're sitting there with a giant stash of stuff that you never used while you loved it, and now you just want to get rid of it and you don't know what to do. So, I mean, I know that sounds unrealistic, but you never know. So that's kind of my thinking now. I'm going to get rid of everything before I get sick of the hobby. Because I know myself, I mean, I can use 10 years of my life to do this one thing that's all important. And then I just go off the idea and I never do it again. So I don't want to be sitting here with all this stuff when that happens. And that's an incentive for me to use up all my things. Let's see what we have. Oops, no. They are all different colors. I wish I had this. Wait a minute. I just talked about using your stash, but I used up this. It's a piece from wallpaper. I used it up for a spread about cleaning, and I wish I still had it. So, you know, maybe don't take my word for things. Don't do as I do. Maybe just keep your stash forever, because you might one day want it again. And if you've used it up, you'll be sorry. I am now looking through a box of stuff full of roses. I could show you, but I think it won't fit in the... no, I don't think you'll see what I'm doing, even if I put this on the table. I'm looking for... there might be some wallpaper left, but I don't think so. No. Just give up. But I found some other stuff. So this, well, this perhaps fits better. So what I'm going to do on this page is to sit in a room and write about what I see, like doing an ethnography of my own house. To become more aware of the clutter, what needs doing, just so I can't ignore it. And it will also be like a snapshot of my life at the moment. So, for example, I haven't unpacked my bag from our recent trip yet. It sits in the hallway waiting for Armageddon or something, I don't know. And that's one thing I could write about. You know, there's a rolling bag in the hallway that I haven't put away, with clean laundry that I never used, spilling out. I can even be poetic about it. Write it like it's something beautiful, even though, you know, it's not. Just to process that it's there, you know. Don't ignore that it's there. You put it there and you never did anything about it, so I don't know if this will work. But I like to try new things. I don't know what to do with these things. Maybe these go better with this. Or do they? No, not really. I kind of like that. So, don't ever think, as soon as you like something, wait a minute, maybe I should. Sometimes when things are made of cardboard, it can be peeled off. You know, one layer or several layers can be peeled off so that they don't bulk up your book as much. Sometimes they can't and they rip. So, fair warning. But see, I think this came from, I bought a Traveler's Notebook, my only one. I love it. I mean, I love the look of it, but I just can't with the strings. I like having a whole entire book. I just can't do it. Otherwise, a Traveler's Notebook would be perfect for me, since I have these different sections, and really my planning style, my journaling style would go better with a binder where you can move things around, but the next best thing would be a Traveler's Notebook. I have tried so many times. I've made my own, I bought one. Nothing works because I just don't like how it moves around. How things feel in my hand are very important, and this book feels effing perfect in my hand, so I just can't give that up. So that's a lot of words to say that these roses were from this kind of, well, a card that came with the book, or the inserts perhaps, I don't remember. So I'm repurposing them. Let's see, where are we at? What do I want? Do we want a bird here? Not sure about that. No, I've already tried that. I wish this wasn't. I wish it was straight. Well, it's not, so live with it. What else? What next? This might work somewhere. So I'm thinking I will write here, and there should, I mean, well, does this work? Maybe it does, but it's a bit too big. It looks a bit overwhelming, so this is better. I don't know. I'll have to look through my stash again. And I have all these pictures from a book about roses, and I could cut them out, fussy cut them, and or I could use this. No. I could make a border with them, perhaps, but it doesn't look very good. This is actually the best one so far, so maybe I should use the whole page. Maybe have something here, like not this one, but something similar, and this. Would that look good? Not sure. Something like that. That might look better on these pages, perhaps. No. Perhaps not. Actually, what I would like on this page is a picture of a shoulder, because this is about, I've journaled about my shoulder and how it's giving me grief. So it would be perfect to find like a, well, actually maybe I have, wait a minute, I have some fashion pictures. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, but now I see something else. I am so impulse driven. Maybe I have something interesting in here. My napkin box. All of these napkins are from second-hand stores. I think I got one. I got a napkin from a friend, or rather, when I'm invited for dinner somewhere, when they've got napkins, I peel the outer layer off and take it home. And they always tell me, well, you can get an extra napkin. No, that's not the point. I want it to be junk. Maybe I can use this. Or this. And by now I have forgotten what I was looking for to begin with. I mean, my process is so chaotic, and I kind of like it that way, and at the same time not, you know. Sometimes I would like to know what the hell I'm doing, but I don't. So, what was I saying? Yes, I was looking for fashion pictures. Where are my fashion pictures? Oh, I don't remember. Because I have a box full of like fashion drawings that I haven't fussy cut yet. Some of them are in the monthly boxes, like they look like this. But there are several that I haven't yet cut out, and I have them somewhere. Never mind. They'll come out eventually. What is this video? I don't even know. I think I want more roses here. Like a wealth of roses. So, no, I want only the flower. So I'm gonna cut, I'm not going to keep the buds because they stick out too much for this spread. So I'm just gonna cut out the flower. Maybe some leaves because it does make it look better to have some green in. There we go. Maybe build up kind of a rosy thing here. That one, yes. I'm really not being careful, but if I was careful, it would take double the time. So sometimes I just have to prioritize. Ooh. Maybe that one. Back and forth, back and forth. No. Wrong color, wrong color, wrong color everywhere. Maybe on, oh yes, now we're talking. This is where it's at. Okay, so don't overthink, just look at this. Well, it's no matter, you always have to sacrifice something. And this time it's you, little flower. Brutal crafting. So, yes, as I was saying, I'm trying to use up the pages. I tend to lose my thread of thought when I'm working at the same time. I'm sorry. If you're gonna watch my videos, that's something you have to live with. It's not something that will change. I won't even try. But yes, I want to use up a whole book every month. And there are, you know, arguments against that, but I don't care because it makes me happy. So, that's why I've started actually using it as a glue book, I guess, as well. Not only crafting and sketching and planning and journaling, but actually just gluing in, like this one. This was actually the moment when I decided on this, that, you know, oh, I shouldn't, this is the whole page that I'm using up and it doesn't even mean anything. It's not journaling or anything. Well, no, but it's nice. I like the colors and it's just a funny picture, you know, her showing the unicorn its own picture and looking like you really need to brush your hair, your mane. So why not? Why not? It's something that makes me happy, it's therapeutic, and it uses up pages so that I get to switch out books at the end of the month, and when I look back on the things I've glued in, it also makes me happy because it's not just my so-so handwriting or, you know, my so-so sketches. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're so-so. They're actually there are pages that are only there to look good. They're only pictures that I liked that particular day. So why not make a spread that's only about the things that caught your eye? It's like you found something on your craft room floor and you felt like, I want to use that today. Well, just glue it in. I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking to you, by the way. So if I'm sounding exasperated, that's why I'm not exasperated with you. Obviously, I don't know anything about how, you know, what your process is like. Yeah, so I'm telling myself not to be afraid of using up pages, since that's what I try to do. And I won't do it by writing. I won't fill 251 pages with writing. That's not feasible in a month. But I can cover them in pictures that I like. And I realize that I'm extremely privileged to be able to buy a book a month. But as I said, paper is my hobby. So it's also a conscious choice to lay my money at Leuchtturm's feet. But I mean, you could make this would be, I don't know, but it doesn't really go with that one. Maybe one of these. Oh. Yes, you could also, I have tried making altered books, you know, buying a book for very little money at a charity shop and covering the pages with other paper, scrap paper. Not sure. I mean, it does look good on its own, but I'm not sure about the whole spread. So maybe I'll make another envelope on another page and use this because it's a good idea. Anyway, so you can use really, really cheap paper to do this and still change books every month. You don't have to buy new notebooks like this. I'm just doing it because it saves time, all right, where you don't have to cover everything up. But I'm thinking I might, you know, in the future, or I might prepare books for the future. Like this year, I might prepare books for next year. And, yes, look at that. So that next year I have books for the whole year that are prepared with cheap secondhand books that I've covered in like dyed paper and all those nice things. So there are options if you want to be less unsustainable and save money. Now I'm just looking for more roses in my pile here at the side. Roses everywhere. Sometimes I don't know, when I cut roses out like this, I don't know which way they're supposed to go. It's like what's up and down. But I think it needs some kind of, like, they need, what's it called, leaves behind them. It's too, I need some greenery, you know. So maybe I should, no. No. But I might put that in afterwards like stick in leaves when I find them, perhaps? Or do I use this one? No, it's not really. I don't know. Is it nice? I don't know. Är det dags?
Det är så stort hus så jag får skaffa en snabbtelefon.
Ja, är det dags?
Eller man kanske kan dra ett rör liksom utanpör huset ner dit och så där. You ran. Ja, det är väl typ dags.
Ja, jag kommer.
Jag hör ju inte plingan hit heller.
Nej, jag vet. Jag kommer. Ge mig 5 minuter.
Ja, det funkar bra.
Vadå?
Ja, ställningen du köpt.
Ja, jättebra. So that was my husband. Making funny. Dinner is ready, so I need to leave. So he saved you from a longer video, I guess. I don't know if anything I've said is even remotely interesting, but I should stop apologizing. If you're watching, you're watching, and if you hate it, you're not. So I shouldn't be talking about the people who are still watching, saying bad things about my own video. I don't like it when, like, artists do that, and they say, oh, I hate this song. Well, I love it, so shut up. So I should learn from that. There we go. I might add leaves later. So what do we have now? We have a page for journaling about cleaning. We have another page. This needs something more. No, it needs a border of some kind. It needs to be quite dark. Like this green would be nice. Like maybe, I don't know, or maybe something. I don't know. So it's not finished. I need to do something about it, but I don't know what right now. No. And another page. I mean, this is perfect. I love it. This will draw me in, and I will write about 1 room per page, perhaps. Big old writing. So that it feels really luxurious, you know, not this kind of writing, because it feels like, oh, you need to fill a whole page and it takes forever. So splash pages, as they say in graphic novel world. I would like to finish this before leaving. Maybe, yeah, why not? But a background to that. No. What? I used some pretty pages today. Like this one. Do I have any more of that? Probably only strips. Oh, what's this? This could be nice. Or not. This is straight. I have straight doilies. Or 1. Okay, that's interesting. That's good to know. What do I do with that? But this side. What about that side? Maybe. Oh, if it only was. What do I do? Maybe if. No. I'll have to think about that. So I have these strips left from these pages, and they are nice, but not. Maybe there are other pages from the same book. Let's have a look. Or maybe this one. No.
I mean, most of crafting is trying things out and just saying no, 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 no. What do we have? Now I'm looking through a box of like old looking. Oh,
I'm sorry. Everything happens off camera, but I found roses. It's a box of like old, well, old writing like this, and you know, I'm starting to feel a bit. I'm feeling some guilt right now. I should go downstairs and have dinner with my poor husband. So this will have to wait. To wait. Maybe this one, after all. It is the right color, so there's that. It's too big for the page, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know right now, and that's okay. So I'll leave you with an incomplete journaling session, like we all have, I suppose. There are so many things that would be nice on this page, but this thing ruins it. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.